Okay, in 2019 election, Governor David Nweze, Umahi won overwhelmingly in the 13 local governments as he beat his opponent hands down. Then, November 17th, he defected from the party to APC. How is the political atmosphere in Ebonyi today?
Yeah, very beautiful. It's just like tracing back to the original route. That was what the governor did, getting Ebonyi people to go back to our roots of being at a party, being with the party at the center. In the history of Ebonyi State, that was created in 1996, we never belonged to opposition party, and we don't intend to belong to opposition party. Of course, that is also the philosophy or the political culture of our founding fathers in Ebonyi State, founding fathers in Southeast. And so the governor had to show them that he could even be elected as many times as possible as permitted by the Constitution if he belongs to any party. But he thinks that it's not all about him, it's all about the people. It's all about the philosophy of the people, of the founding fathers. So after emerging the second time as governor of Ebonyi State, he had to relaunch Ebonyi State. And he's also planning to relaunch the entire Southeast to the mainstream of national politics. That is just the crux of the matter. I call it the philosophy, the medicine and jurisprudence of the matter. And it is helping us a lot, because if you are talking about marginalization and you have to put yourself in a place you'll be naturally marginalized, is it somebody's fault? So you need to do your best to show that you are already not marginalized. And now that Ebonyi State is with the party at the center, we're looking at other states, 2 other states joining very soon. That way Southeast can say that we are ripe. That way we can say that we have got no reason to be marginalized. And so it is very important that everybody in the Southeast knows this. And the governor, being chairman of Southeast Governors Forum, has been speaking out on how best federal government can really touch on the living standard and the economic development aspirations of the people of the Southeast. And we can only do that if we extend the hand of fellowship to the rest of the country. And this is really going to help us a lot.
It's an opportunity for you to clear this. People feel it's on quarters that his defection was to pick the presidential ticket in 2023. So how true is this?
Well, a lot of people do express a lot of political sentiments. Some are not correct, like in this case. It's not correct. When he became a deputy governor, God spoke to him, God spoke to the necessary people, and he became. When he became governor, people said it was going to be impossible. In fact, he was even thinking of going to continue his business, but God spoke to him, and God spoke to people, and they said he must be there because he knows where he pitches the people. The governor's concentration is how to deliver the ATM mandate given to him by the people of Ebonyi State, nothing more, nothing less. But as chairman of Southeast Governors Forum and as a visionary leader, he thinks that he needs to behave like Zik. Zik never worked with opposition. If you look at the pre-independence political party system, the NCNC that he formed. If you look at the NNDP that's about Macaulay formed, this is a national party, and he was at the forefront of it. In the Second Republic, even First Republic, the same thing happened. The Zik never went to opposition. Even when he was being wooed by opposition parties, he said no. And so even the NPA, the Northern People's Congress, People's Congress, yes, in the First Republic, Sir Nnamdi Azikiwe had to really form alliance with them to ensure that the national government was formed. In the Second Republic, where we have MPN and MPP, the same thing happened. Southeast produced vice president because they belong to the party at the center. And so in 1999 till 2015, when PDP got broken, got destroyed by the power players at the center, Southeast, of course, including Ebonyi, had always remained with the party at the center. That is just the reason why my governor decided to go to the party at the center, and we have a lot to benefit from that. We have unfettered access to federal government empowerment programs. Of course, in the integration process, we can say that we are eligible. We have all the potentialities to becoming into that nation. But don't forget, what is important is that the governor at the state level has made a difference. He's a world-class leader, and if people like him are made to be president of this country, the difference will be clear.
Okay, good to know that he's a man who wants to leave strong legacies. From what we're seeing, we're hearing, also from you. Most of these projects, or what rather initiatives that the government has set in place, are long-term. And if we look at his remaining years, just less than 2 years, so to say, how is that going to be sustained, and how is that going to be achieved within this short period of time?
Thank you very much. This is my boss, the Governor of Ebonyi State. Is a methodological governor. He started with environment. He started with creating economic facilities. Now he's looking at developing the human capital and also getting the private sector to drive the environment he has created. So in ensuring sustainability, he's linking all of these facilities up with private sector. The multi-million naira University of Medical Sciences, the best in Africa, I'm not exaggerating, you need to come and see it. That is having a center of excellence for the treatment of, cancer, blood diseases, and even heart diseases. The governor just handed it over to the Catholic Conference to handle. That is private sector-driven investment. Of course, we're looking at 10,000 number of jobs that will be created, revenue that will be generated. So through a memorandum of understanding, the private sector will now have a lot to partner with state government to really impact on the development of the state.
Will that ensure continuity even when he's gone?
Yes, yes. Okay. That is what I'm saying. Even the shopping mall, what the governor is doing is to also redeploy it or redistribute it to individual persons, including you and me, as well as they're going to stay in Ebonyi State, of course, through cooperatives. So these 5,000 number shops will be owned by individuals. And that way, MOU and of course, a CFO will be given to you so that no government, no successive government will take it from you. And that's the plan of government for all of these facilities, including educational facilities. The governor recently, not up to a month ago, gave not less than 5 secondary schools to private sector to drive. That is mission schools, for it to be mission schools. And the governor is thinking that all the facilities that will trigger the economic development should be given to private sector to drive, because government is not a good businessman. And so that is going to ensure continuity and sustainability. But beyond this, the governor is making legislations that will ensure that no successive government will upturn what has been done that will better the loss of the people. And of course, through ease of doing business, investors are being attracted, and through also e-governance process, investors are showing interest in Ebonyi State.